02235, State versus Jose Flores. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Pray on behalf of Mr. Flores to my right.
And are you Mr. Flores?
Right.
Did you review the documents entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Jose Aaron Flores who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 002235 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram on May 19, 2025 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Dare County, Texas, the defendant Jose Aaron Flores did and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July and December 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And again, the remainder of it.
Any objection?
None.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court can find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, we're going to open to the court.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
You grant the state's motion, revoke the community supervision and sentence him to 2 years in prison.
All right, in defense, what are you requesting?
We're asking for intensive outpatient treatment with random UAs and an opportunity to attend AANA. He got into a car accident. If you look at his arm here, he's in a very serious car accident. I think that kind of got him derailed.
I was struck by a vehicle on July
If you
13th.
want to go under oath, we'll place you under oath. If you want to tell me something.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jose Aaron Flores.
All right, you may proceed.
Mr. Flores, you heard the allegations from the state that you were not in compliance with the terms and conditions of probation. You recall that?
Yes,
You just pled true to that, correct?
correct.
And one of those allegations that you failed to report, do you recall that allegation?
Yes,
Now, with respect to failing to report, you indicated to me that you had some health concerns.
yes, sir.
And what would those health concerns have been?
It was that I was struck by a vehicle while I was on foot. I almost lost my left arm because it was hanging by its tendons, and I was almost cut in half. I had ragdolled over a vehicle that I was told by EMS when I went to go thank them, that was a Jeep. But the police report that came out 45 days later said it was a 2013 Volkswagen Tiguan. The EMS responder that I had spoken to said it was a female that had moved around a.
Okay, all right, you're getting a little bit left field. I'm just trying to figure out. The allegation is that you failed to
I was in the
report.
hospital during that time.
All right, so July
13th is when I was struck,
and what year?
2025.
So you're saying you were in the hospital in July,
Yes, ma'am.
August?
August was, I nearly got hit by another vehicle and it hit me in a certain way. I had a traumatic, I guess, event relapsing with the vehicle that had struck me.
Okay, September?
It's September. Oh no, August, July, August. I was still in the hospital because I was there for 17 days. Because my visit towards probation was supposed to be, I believe, the 15th or the 16th, and I was in the hospital because I had just gotten struck.
Okay, October?
I showed up October, I believe.
Okay,
Okay. And with that said,
In
Your Honor,
December?
oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, December?
It was only 2 times that I didn't show up, because as soon as I got out 17 days after the hospital, I went straight to probation and I spoke to a temporary or I forget what it's called, but it is a.
Well, here's the thing. So I understand that you were in a car accident in
and I
July.
did-
So why didn't you go in December
December to,
2025? Because you pled true to not reporting December 2025 and July of 2025.
yes, okay, December 2025. The reason I didn't go in is because I nearly got hit and I fell off and I'd forgotten what day I was supposed to go to probation. And
Okay.
that's when I didn't show up.
In the general, Your Honor, we're not running from responsibility. We're taking responsibility because you pled true.
Correct.
And you understand at a minimum, you could have called and let them know you were in the hospital and having some difficulties. But obviously being in pain like in that situation made it a little tough. But again, we're taking responsibility, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so with that being said, Your Honor, he had some drug issues with marijuana.
Well, any more questions for him?
None.
All right, state any questions?
Yes, okay, so you were in scarce communication with your probation officer, I guess is how you would call it, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, and so some of the communication that you had with your probation officer, you admitted to using marijuana, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so you had admitted to using marijuana through the month of September of 2025, October of 2025, November of 2025, December of 2025, and January of 2026. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And so when were you in the hospital again?
in July.
Of 2025?
Correct.
Okay. And
I was using marijuana because it was helping me with the anxiety of the trauma from the accident.
We know you need drug treatment. You're not running from that.
and so then what was the reason that you did not report in December of
Um,
2025?
Once again, I had forgotten the date and I had fallen off of my e-bike.
And then the reason that you are before the court today is because you were picked up for something else. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And in December, so I guess when you were placed on probation, you provided them the address of 3500. Were you living at that location?
Yes,
Okay. Who were you living there with?
my wife.
Okay. Were you aware that probation attempted to make multiple field visits in the months of December and January at that location?
Yes, I actually completed all 6 of my field visits that were required by my home visits, and they had suggested several things that I could do to be able to aid me as the Compassionate Care Act. But I just didn't know what exactly I was supposed to do, and I didn't do it. But I did get myself a DBA under Sigma Digital Magus, and I have a website, and I started doing tech repair, which is part of my probation condition. And I started doing drone pilot classes, which is part of my probation as well.
Okay, but you said you successfully completed field visits, is that what you said?
Yes,
But I'm specifically talking about in December of 2025 and January 2026, probation said that they went to your home to conduct a field visit and you weren't there.
I was out. I was conducting experiments in my research.
Oh, okay.
But you should have been there and reported.
Correct.
Okay.
I did not leave my home, and I wasn't trying to avoid them.
Okay, and you're taking responsibility.
Yes.
Afterwards.
No questions, Your Honor. Again, we're just asking for.
Oh, I just have one quick question. Were you walking along the freeway?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
There's a green belt behind where St. Matthew's Sports.
Oh, no,
Complex-
I'm only asking because San Antonio has to be the only city where I see people walking on the freeway, and I was just
No,
wondering.
I walk through nature.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. This is what the court is going to do. I'm going to give you a choice. These are your only choices. There are no other choices. Don't ask for any other. 1, I'll revoke you and sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility. 2, I'll continue you, but you're going to do a TAP evaluation while you're in custody and follow whatever recommendations that TAP is recommending. If they want inpatient treatment, you're going to do inpatient treatment. Those are your only 2 choices.
I'll take the year, ma'am.
All right. Court will find you. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
And just really quickly, Your Honor, I had a conversation with the state if they'll confirm that off the record, if he was given time, the state would let go of his new pre-file case. Is that?
Correct. Cause number is 2026 PF 04905.
All right. Are you waiving your right to appeal? I can't hear you.
Yes.
All right. The court is going to find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Court will recommend a therapeutic community. Take in consideration 2026 PF 04905. There's to be no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joe.
Let me just put this in a system, counsel, and then I'll give you this back.
Notice.
All right, who's here on Harper? Court is calling 2025 CR 009537 State versus Gerald Harper. There are no applications. Could I have parties announced?
State,
Tim Molina for Mr. Harper.
And are you Mr. Harper?
No.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Harper, did you, Mr. Harper, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Harper, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with robbery. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. That you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes,
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
yes.
Mr. Harper, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There are no applications. This will run concurrent with Harris County cases. Did you understand that through your plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, she offers States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
I believe so.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Sure.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
If the court had any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them, but we would just ask the court to follow the plea agreement.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison. give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with Harris County cases. There's to be no contact with John Vasquez. Kiara, Kiara, Janae, Janae Long, James Levi Smith, Davion Dwayne Randall. And there's to be no residing in households with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, fast money, not good. You know, sometimes when you get fast money, you don't even know where you spent it. And you're gonna have to ask yourself, the money that you took, is that worth 5 years of your life? You understand? All right, good luck to you. All right, who's next?